Last time we went over every character's biggest cheater move, but this time we're gonna review everyone's most pathetic moves. Pathetic is a big word, and so what I mean by that is a move that isn't satisfying to land, looks dumb, and has no oomph to it, you know? Overall, they're just moves that aren't anything impressive animation-wise or hurting-wise either. Small disclaimers: 1, we're gonna assume that every move will be using its sweet spot, or else characters like Marth will just be extraordinarily tragic. And 2nd, this vid will mostly be my opinion, so yeah, if you disagree, let me know, but let's be cool about it. While most of Mario's aerials and smash attacks feel nice to land, his tilts aren't anything crazy. Literally, Mario F-tilt is just a flimsy kick, and I think it's supposed to be a poking tool? But Mario's leg is so stubby, so it's like trying to poke with a f***ing butter knife. Yeah, this move is pathetic. DK is a big old gorilla, and honestly, most of his moves look pretty solid and tough. Aerial's side B might be the one I roll with for this one. It's a spike, but it's like genuinely the worst spike in the game. I would honestly rather have Little Mac down air than whatever this is. And also, it looks just kind of dumb in the air, so yeah, this one's pretty pathetic. A grounded side B is still bullshit though. Link has a bunch of sword moves that usually look pretty cool even though they're slow, and the projectiles Link have are iconic. What's not iconic are these two legs doing a thing for back air. Back air is Link's most pathetic move, and while it's really solid since it's safe on shield and combos, they still just look so flimsy. For Samus, it's whatever this movement is supposed to be. For Yoshi, it's egg roll. Eggs are weak. It looks so wobbly and does like 10 damage, tops. Definitely Yoshi's worst move too, since you're more likely to actually kill yourself than your opponent with it. Kirby's forward tilt, I say, is the most pathetic. It's nothing too pitiful, but all other Kirby moves take some semblance of athleticism. Meanwhile, F-tilt is just large foot going boop. For Fox, it's F-tilt for the same reason as Kirby. But low-key, Kirby and Fox have the same normals. Have you ever noticed this? Fox is a Kirby clone? Confirmed? Real quick, if you like what you're seeing so far, consider subscribing. We are so close to 50k subs, and boy do I love me some milestones. So yeah, subscribe, please. For Pikachu, it's down tilt. It's nothing crazy animation-wise, has no electric ability. Also, I hate it. So yep, let's go with this one. I was gonna say dash attack for Luigi since it looks pathetic by definition, but this move is literally Luigi in a nutshell. Like, it perfectly encapsulates how much of a goof he is. So let's roll with forward tilt for the same reason as Mario. For Ness, it's F-tilt. Honestly, this move can kill. At one point, I don't know, I mean, most of Ness's moves are pretty flashy and cool with PSI stuff. F-tilt just looks so dopey. He spins around and it looks more funny than anything. Falcon looks cool as shit doing everything since he's so athletic. His moves are either strong as hell or straight up lit. I guess we'll roll with up-tilt though. It's like Samus's and it just looks so uncomfortable. I don't know, Falcon spikes though, so at least he's got that. Jigglypuff has an above average amount of pathetic looking moves. Even Rest if you think about it, since she literally just falls asleep. I think the winner though is up-tilt. Gosh, this move is so ugly with Jigs having stubby limbs that try its best at doing an athletic movement and fails miserably. Peach slaps the shit out of you with some moves and hits you with her butt with others, so having an F-tilt that is this unsatisfying to land makes it especially pathetic. Bowser got the heavy thing going on where so many moves are satisfying to land since they're powerful, but then you got neutral air. When you have strong moves like Bowser Punch and Body Slam and Flame Breath, the spinny turtle mode feels a little underwhelming. For Ice Climbers, it's probably neutral B. Like, you know, they throw little pieces of ice at you. Since when has ice ever hurt anyone? Sheik has a bunch of ninja moves that are really cool, but in reality are pathetic baby moves that do 2%. Most baby of the moves is probably forward air. It's a fantastic move, but it's literally Sheik just shaking her arm? I don't know. It doesn't really take much effort. For Zelda, I want to say weak hit, back air, and forward air, but these moves are so satisfying with the sweet spot. On the other end of the nut meter is down smash. Probably one of the least satisfying smash attacks in the game. Absolutely atrocious. You go nowhere after hitting it. Does little damage. Yeah, this move is tragic. Dr. Mario's F-tilt. Join the club. Just like Falcon looks buff doing everything, Pichu looks really cute using all of his moves. Nothing strikes me as truly pathetic. Maybe up tilt? It's pretty meh aesthetically, but he still looks adorable doing it. For Falco, I say dash attack. It looks athletic, but it doesn't feel nice to hit. I guess it combos, but it feels like Falco is pretending to be like Fox a bit to me, and that is pathetic. You can be your own person, Falco. I know we assume sweet spot for every character, but gosh, Marth is so pathetic all the time with his floppy dick noodle ass sword. Anyway, it's dash attack. This move is Garbo, feels unsatisfying to land if you ever do. Bad, pathetic move. For young Link, it's back air. Join the club. Big Daddy Ganon might honestly have no pathetic moves. Like, even their dumb up tilt motion has a f***ing blast at the end. Maybe down tilt. Even that kills though. I guess by default we'll have to go with that one, but yeah, Ganon moves are all meaty as hell. Mewtwo's tragic tail wiggling for back air is his most pathetic move. Like, yeah, it kills, but come on, it looks pretty dumb. At least for up air he does a flip. Roy is also a victim of having a noodle sword. But if we assume sweet spot for everything, everything becomes juice. Maybe jab? It's broken as hell on its own, but it looks kinda silly, you know, like this is a very strange movement. For Game & Watch it's up tilt. I really want to bully this guy. I feel like for Metaknight it's Nair. Like, yeah, it's good and it's strong, but it just never feels super nice to land. It's slower than his other aerials and uses his body instead of his sword, so it just looks kinda goofy. For Pit it's down air. Zero Suit is a very athletic individual, and not so many pathetic moves here. I'd say Neutral B though, a gun move without actual bullets, shoots pretty slow in the air, and, in my opinion, is cringe. Wario probably has top 3 most pitiful down smashes in the game. Tries to breakdance like Mario because he's insecure, but as a result, way more end lag and barely kills. Truly pathetic. Snake is a man and a half, probably very few pathetic moves. Even with the dumb pose for grenade, he's still pulling out a motherfucking grenade. But yeah, probably down smash. It looks silly, it's like he stepped on some mud and is aggressively trying to get it off. I get so many pathetic moves. Ike actually has no pathetic moves now that I think about it. Anyway, it's down tilt. For Squirtle, I say up tilt. It's cute, but it just kind of looks like Squirtle's hyped up on caffeine. No water move either, so nothing crazy. For Ivysaur, it's dash attack free. This move makes me mad every time I accidentally use it, because no one uses this on purpose. For Charizard, it's down B. You turn from a big money fire dragon into a 2-foot bald turtle. Definitely a downgrade. Diddy Kong is monkey and gets away with a lot of his moves. Like even dash attack, which looks funny, works, because it actually makes sense given monkey abilities. No excuse for Nair though. I hate the way this move boops you since it looks like a multi-hit, and so it just makes me feel uncomfortable. Luki's up smash is big mega brain blast. Down smash is begone thought for ledge hangers. Forward smash, he whacks it with a stick. Pathetic. Sonic Neutral Air has the same problem as Diddy, where it looks like a multi-hit, but nope, you just get booped. Hate it. And I hate Sonic. For DDD, it's up tilt. I have no idea what he's doing here, but I hate it. Olimar honestly has some wild moves. He uses his slaves as weapons to try and hurt you, which is kinda hardcore. I'd say down tilt is the most pathetic though. He legit rubs his face on the ground to try and reach you, and it just looks more sad than anything. Lucario, it's literally any move without aura. R.O.B's down B is pretty pathetic. This is probably one of the most broken projectiles in the game, but out of context, it looks like a toy, and therefore, I would not be afraid. For Toon Link, it's back air. No, you can't join the club because it's for a different reason. While the other Links have pathetic leg movements, Toon Link has a wobbly sword swing that feels super unsatisfying to land. Wolf's up tilt never felt good to land for me. I feel like it has no solid hit, like this move was meant to not feel good to land when so many other Wolf moves do. For Villager, it's probably up tilt. Join the club, buddy. Wii Fit Trainer is athletic and thus has impressive moves, though up B always look kinda silly to me. Hula hooping your way to the top is badass in theory, but it's kinda wonky if you look too hard. For Rosa, I think it's forward tilt. Don't get me wrong, the spinny motion is actually very impressive, but her body is just so long that I can't help but feel it looks painful for her. I want to say Little Max up B just because of how pathetic it is at recovering, but his aerials exist, so you're calling this one. Greninja has cool ninja water Pokemon moves, but he also has up tilt, which is his gross scarf tongue flailing around. Really good move, makes me extremely uncomfortable. For Palu, her up tilt looks so pathetic, like this move is such an unnatural movement. I'm usually an enthusiast of spinny stuff, but this just looks so unintimidating. Pac-Man's up tilt, what is you doing, baby? Robin's forward tilt looks really dumb. It's a sword, but how do you manage to make a sword look that unthreatening? Even with the 11 sword activated, that just makes everything busted. Elf tilt gets no love. Shulk's back air always looked dumb to me. Like this sword movement is so silly. All his other aerials either swing it or unleash it up or down. Then you have back air, which is just an unnaturally straight poke behind him. Just looks so weird. Bowser Jr. is full of wonky moves like the big tongue or the pummel. Up tilt with the fork kinda matches the aesthetic, but like I feel nothing when I land or get hit by this move. except Pity for Bowser Jr. Neutral airs are probably universally a good move, and Duck Hunt likely has a bottom 5 nair. Not bad per se, but it's just slower, he looks dumb while using it, and I'm just not a fan of this one. Ryu's up air never made sense to me. It's a multi-hit that kills and also combos in a Shoryuken, but it also looks like this. Useful? Yes. Cool looking? Definitely not. Ken being a cool martial artist made it tough to get a pathetic looking move, but I will settle for heavy forward tilt. For some reason, light forward tilt looks more menacing, meanwhile, this just looks so awkward to me. Okay, in theory, Cloud Nair should not look pathetic, it's actually a pretty clean motion. But compared to Smash 4... For Corrin, I'm leaning towards dash attack. She is such a slow character, and so seeing her perform this spin move in slow motion just never felt right for me. Bayo Heike has some of the most stylish moves in the game. Like, as much as you might dislike her, she has a lot of swagger. Forward tilt might be the most pathetic though, like it has 3 hits, but your opponent goes nowhere each time. Inkling forward tilt is her bonking you with a toy. I do not get injured by toys. Ridley down air might be the worst down air in the game. He looks so stupid. You are more likely to kill yourself than you are to kill your opponents. Simon's jab thing is actually a really nice touch, but come on fellas, this looks a little pathetic. K. Rool got a lot of meat, and so when he jiggles during up air, it makes me slightly uncomfortable, not gonna lie. Isabelle is adorable, but her jab is also adorable. It's a squeaky toy. Listen to the sound effect too, I love it. But it's pathetic. Incineroar dash attack always felt so meh to me. You know, he's so top heavy, like his upper body is hella thick, so using those little legs as burst option never felt right to me. When you read Piranha Plant's moveset, you'd think Patooey would be a weak move, but then you see it and yeah, definitely not the pathetic move we're looking for. Yeah, I'd say up tilt for her just because it looks like a doorstopper bouncing around more than anything. Joker down air was always so cringe to me. Like, yeah, it's a pretty fluid motion, but it has no spike? I sleep. Hero up air. Banjo and Kazooie have charisma to their moves, so I want to say down tilt or F tilt, but that feels like them so much, you know? But I'm gonna say it anyway, down tilt looks pathetic to me. Terry's third hit of jab is extremely pathetic because you know for a fact they didn't mean to do that when they have cheater mechanics at their disposal. Violet doesn't really give me pathetic move vibes. You know, everything feels solid to land with them for sweet spot. I'd probably default to up tilt though, just because it's more generic than anything. Min Min has impressive arms, so naturally her most pathetic move is going to be a leg move. Up air. Athletically, very cool. In reality, just looks kind of dumb more than anything. Like, why complicate things for yourself, Min Min? Why not use your, I don't know, comically large arms? Steve Jab looks like a kid playing with his toy sword. Yet, when he carries an opponent with it, I begin to change my mind on who looks more pathetic. Sephiroth's so cool that even a lame-ass counter looks pretty dope. I'd go with that though. I think the bright shiny mirror thing looks so out of place when he's so edgy, you know, with big money explosion move and sharp sword and epic snaps. For Mythra, I say back air. Mostly because I got nothing. Her moves are pretty fast and fluid. And finally, Pyra, the last character on the roster at this moment. Yep, no other characters after this. Pyra's most pathetic move is probably down smash. Barely on fire, aka not epic, and it's a less satisfying neutral beat, and for that, I pass. And that's everyone, guys. Thanks for watching. Okay, fine. You know we can't do the Mii mains dirty. The 7 Mii mains appreciated it last time, so we will continue for them. For me, Gunner, it's definitely Laser Blaze? What the hell is this? I had no idea this move existed. Ew! Nah, get out. This move is pathetic for sure. For Brawler, I say Nair. His big ol' foot just sticks out, and instead of something like Link Nair, which strikes fear and pain, Brawler Nair just kinda makes me cringe. Sword Fighter's up air looks incredibly underwhelming. You could be wearing the most cursed Mii outfit, but as long as you use up air, I will not be intimidated whatsoever. At this time, there are only 2 slots left in the Fighter's Pass. I think Sakurai made a mistake last time when I asked for Aegis. He gave me an Aegis instead. But yeah, let's try this again. Dr. Eggman's forward smash was always too goofy for me. I was never really a fan. Yeah, when Fortnite Jonesy uses his up B, it's just really vulnerable and not a great recovery, really. And finally, when Sakurai releases himself as a secret DLC, he will have no pathetic moves. Alright everyone, thanks for watching. Oh shoot, looks like I forgot Master Hand last time. You know, I would say thank you for reminding me, but literally an ocean of people have reminded me that I forgot Master Hand. So yep, fucking Master Hand's most pathetic move is down B. While the Rock is cool, everything in his arsenal just looks so much cooler. Random's most pathetic move is whenever you get Duck Hunt or Olimar. Okay, that's literally everyone. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Subscribe and have a good one. Bye! Before this video ends, I want to give a shout out to my beautiful patrons Swaggy, Zeke, OSH, Aqua, Clout Cloud, Slick, and Kala. Thank you all so much for the extra support.